All right, folks, we are back. I think it's episode 41 of Campaign 18. And as I load in, I'm told of a siege here now. Assault, auto resolve. Yeah. But I'm trying to remember how this works. Is assault just... Do I fight the assault? Yeah, I do. I do. So, before we do that, let's order up a second division here so that we don't lose. Alright, we'll do that. Martin, you're going to get in there as well. We're going to send all the... Oh, no. Don't be scouting. Kershaw... No, Kershaw. Get back here. Maybe it's too late for Kershaw. It's too late for Kershaw, I think. I think Martin's in as well. So that is just the kind of unfair fight I'm looking for. I'm all about that. So, because why leave it to chance? And if the Union wants to do more, let them throw more troops into it. So. We're fighting mostly to take back Fort Whipple, which is in Northern Virginia, but it's being reinforced by a Union force from, I think, DC. So, yeah, we'll end the battlelist drought that we had in the last episode, and we'll get back into our tactical battles here. We'll see how long reinforcements take, but we know that time is on our side. So, unless the other side has a ton of victory points, I think as soon as our second division comes down, we should be ready to roll. It looks like we had pretty cracked troops in most of them. But we'll just have to wait and see what we get. Alright, and what we got is, it looks... I don't know if we got everybody at the beginning. So this is not... Yeah, this is not the most competitive map. It's just those 2 points, I believe. And the Union could come in here, could come in here, over there. So, the rough part here are the roads. Those are... Here, we'll get rid of that. And, yeah, we don't need that. I doubt it's actually a minor defeat. But we'll do parapet here. Parapet there. Parapets here. This is a relatively good choke point, I think. We should be able to put infantry there, back it up with artillery. We're going to take Lawton. Here, we'll detach them. We will... Yeah, that's who we want. We'll detach them. We'll take them off of cold steel. Stick them over there. And we'll figure out the rest later on. That's 3... And that's it. So I guess the other move I would make would just be to entrench right there. Looks like pretty good high ground. Yeah, I think that's fine. Right, this is the main road we care about. In the other area that could probably use some would just be this set of parapets here. Another one here. make it costly for them to come in. Oh, did we accidentally find where they are by building? We did. Well, at least we found where it appears a bunch of them are. I don't know if that really changes anything unless they've glitched across. Which, according to this, they have. So, that kind of changes things. Here, we're going to build out parapets here. Not that they would necessarily attack here, but if they do, we now know. It kind of also makes me want to build off. You can kind of see how the ground rises here. Maybe we'll build off some parapets here. And I think that'll do. I'm not sure if we'll be able to hold those, so we'll build them up a little bit. And I guess the ones back at the point here would be ones we'd want to think about a little bit. Alright, so we're just about out of stuff. Fine by me. And now we'll put Finley. Should be close enough to occupy all that, yeah. Branch. Okay, we'll put you here. Keep you back. No, put you in there. Keep you back. Okay, this is a regiment I don't want anywhere near the fighting. So put back there. Lawrence Artillery should do fine. I believe from right here they should be able to see a lot. We can finagle them where we need them. The rest of this group here. You know what? I'm not sure that I want to do that yet. We're going to keep them back in reserve. I kind of want to keep Kershaw all the way back. Martin, I'm not certain about. But we'll detach Armstrong's artillery. Merritt's cavalry. We'll put up here to see what we can see. I think Woodbury should be fine here. Hudson can do that. And then I guess Crossland will sit in reserve. And Armstrong's battery, it ain't too bad here. Maybe we move it back a little bit, but I think that should do it. Where do we want it up here? You know, this is close to a road, so if this turns out to be no good, we can pretty easily move that on. All right, that just gives us Walker. Again, we don't know what we don't know. So we keep Walker's battery back. His cab is going to matter because we're going to send them out to scout over here. Definitely don't want them on Cold Steel. We do want them on Evade. Let's see. Featherston can go there. Jenkins can go here. Michelaus can sit back. And I think that should do it. Let's see what we get. Okay, they're going to be in loose order. That's fine. think this group should probably... Well, yeah. That's what I want them to do. I don't know if they're actually getting... So if they're only getting the creek, we're going to move them back. Okay, that group should not even be up here. So we have a new spot for them. That unfortunately sounded far off to the left. Perry is going to move out there. Okay, they've given me skirmishers. They have not. Huh. So maybe we move you up. Move you up. And move you over. Let's see what that looks like. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. Now, assuming we outnumber them 3-1, we shouldn't have to think too hard about this stuff. In fact, we don't even need Merritt's cavalry getting shot up for this. Well, that's the saga over on the right. Now that looked like Cav scouts coming out. Or the vedettes. I guess my artillery agreed. I think we should be alright sending Walker's artillery over there. Perry still doesn't see anything. So I think that answers our indecision here. What I'm going to do now is move Crossland over here. I'm going to take Lee's brigade and basically move it where Crossland is. And just have Hardy slide that way. So I think I see sprites out there and I see a little bit of dust. So with that, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to see. And we can send Perry over to here. Take the claws and send him back here. We should be all right. What can I say? 432. I mean, we've done so. Wow. Second Colorado battery is no joke. Interested to see what they come up with here. This is what, all of Hudson's brigade? still haven't shot through the skirmishers at this point. I would think, though, like I understand that the AI can't tell the difference between skirmishers and the regular infantry bricks, whether it's regiment in this modified campaign or brigades and others, but I thought they could still do the strength calculation. I don't know. They should know that they have the advantage of, and they should be okay to charge them out or press the attack or whatever. Alright, since we have friendly artillery, I know, coming up this way, we're going to send Crossland straight forward. I had a feeling this would be one of those, when night comes, they're just going to withdraw, but, you know, until then. Alright, so what we're going to do here with Finley's brigade, we're going to get our skirmishers back, and we're just going to start moving them. Probably move, I'm actually not going to move them too far. I'll move them to the crossroads in case we need to shift somewhere. But I think I'm just going to leave the, I know they're beat up, but Rowley's Cav brigade, probably stick them in those parapets, but I don't even think that's going to matter. We'll wait till they move. If we want to know what the other side, what the AI has to look at, with the eyes, I don't think it has. Stinks to be that horse, right? That's what they have. They got more showing up. They chewed up the 3rd Illinois Cavalry. Merritt's Cav is in there. Probably just hold there. Yep, artillery, infantry, it's all coming this way. Polk skirmishers are just about done. Gambles are about done. All right. Let's get Crossland angled correctly here. Alright, Kershaw. Start moving this way. I'm fine leaving those 2 brigades there. I really don't think it's necessary, but we've almost run out of front and we already have reserves lined up, so Alright, they finally shut off our skirmishers. I was going to try to put skirmishers out from Crosslands group because they haven't done that yet. Certainly willing to, but... Alright, actually, since this group here has lost all of its skirmishers, you could probably just send the whole brigade in. I was trying to get the relative advantage, which you might still be able to do. But if we wipe that brigade, we might do enough damage just to send them running all together. We have Cav and a second brigade here. Give them that as an order. I think we're gonna let Crosslands maybe hang out. Crossland? Crossland. Hang out for a moment. Okay, alright, alright. Huh, fighting spirit's pretty low. For whatever reason. I do see over here that they've finally beat off our skirmishers. And it looks like they've come up here to see that they don't like what they see. Right, so we have Gamble's 16th Carolina. Uh-oh, we have two 16th Carolinas? Uh-oh. Them up like that. What's wrong with those guys? They should be fine. Eventually. I would not say the same for them. That was cool. That was cool. Seeing that shell fly through. Yeah, I really want these guys moving regardless of who or what's in front of them. They gotta be close to breaking. I mean, these guys are probably gonna get murdered. poor dancicles, right? Yep. Holy moly. I think we're gonna break every regiment in that brigade. And I think we did. Well, then that might be it for this battle, because I think everybody else in fighting distance has routed. Yeah, so we'll just send it off at 20x, and be interested to see what the final casualty count is when we get back into campaign here. Looks like a lot of broken artillery just crossing in front of us with those L's. Yeah, that's what it says. We'll see. Alright. So, enemy suffered about 1,000 out of the war. We're taking 150 out of the war. So, yeah. And we should get Fort Whipple on our side of the Potomac here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all that's happening. Come on. Huh. Not sure what this is. Did that not give us the fort? I'm not sure. Yeah. Alright, so that was us. And I am trying to find whoever is blockading. Are you blocked at all? No. I am trying to find whoever is blockading them and get on them, but it's hard to do. I guess. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that's all you doing your thing there. Alright, over here it's still a little quiet. In Arkansas, it's very quiet, so. Did you all ever recover? A little bit. We'll still wait till you're green. We'll figure out what to do with you. Luring. Yeah, why not? I think we're moving to Memphis. I think that's going to be the call. All right. So we did the 3rd division over there. All right, so with French's division, scouting though they are, we're going to start going back after these forts. Actually, do I want to go for the one that's over here? It doesn't really do too much, but yeah, why not? Let's just see how it goes. Okay, sure. All right. Did we ever find? We have not. It cannot be that far north because it's everything that's down here that's blockaded. I don't know how that fleet keeps escaping me. Okay, I believe they took a pretty heavy pounding in the previous episode. Nope, not you. You. Nope. That's why I clicked the garrison. That's silly. Actually, they're probably good to go. Not gonna really bother going for any of that. Give me... Here, why don't we just go here first? Then we'll wrap around and we'll worry about other things. Alright, Magruder is here. That's right, Shreveport was where another beat-up squadron went. Alright. We gotta decide what we want to do with old Shreve. No, Arkansas. Could send it up here to help hold. Colonel Minty, finally. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're the defenders, so. Alright, we did Revenue Act. Kind of knew that. We gotta think about what's next. Are you all just going... Why does it look like you're all entrenching? You know, we should probably upgrade the weapons. That other group before it ends up in siege. No appointment possible. We can do another propaganda. Let's do it. Farm mech we're close on. I think military subsidies we're just going to continue to... We have a lot in military subsidies. We might even be able to cut back on some of that until we need it. How do we compare on credit rating? Alright, they're better. So maybe actually on military subsidies, since we have more than we need, how many, can we approximate how many takes of, I'm not even worried about logistics reform. Maybe I should be, but. So this would be about, yeah, we have enough for 2 takes of recruitment offices, and then we can always increase it again. So I actually find just cutting these to 0 for now. We'll keep agricultural subsidies and political subsidies. I think we'll keep those. Actually, I'm not sure about the ag ones. Maybe. We do have to figure out the next policy. We could do ag 4. It doesn't really come with a downside and allows us to... It makes it easier to cut subsidies now and the possibility of rapidly raising them later. The same can be said of military 4. I like him because there's no downside to him. And then military or diplomacy 5, the same is true. So I'm going to go with King Cotton 4. Because again, I think we're fine just kind of treading water. Let's see if that's actually true. Yeah, I mean, we're ahead. We're ahead by enough. I know the Union just finished a couple of recruitment things here in the pretty recent past, but did I find it? No, I see the army. Man, I really want to find wherever that fleet is, because it always kind of shows up when I'm not around. Anyways, I told you that for who knows what reason. But French's division, I don't believe, has much in the way of troops. No, sorry. Much in the way of good weapons. Well, maybe it's not just them. So this is one way to do it, to try to make sure you spread out the weapons and you have at least comparably armed brigades. On artillery, actually Napoleon's fine. 24-pound howitzer. Oh, so I think I already did it then with that. All right, I just didn't do it for the infantry. It's fine. So we'll give you guys Mississippi's. Mississippi. Okay, so that's the first 2 slots. Fayetteville. And Fayetteville. What else do we have here? We have the Richmond and we have the Plains Rifle. That is fine to fill out the ranks here. Wait. Richmond, Fayetteville. What? Okay, mixed. Alright, so we're gonna give plains rifles to those. Alright. Because we don't want these units in battle and accidentally not equipped. Maynards are probably better, but why not a Jocelyn here and there? And while we're at it, alright, so you have Springfields. So apparently I already did the artillery and some of the small arms stuff. This is a little odd, but it seems like Stuart is, Stuart's fine. And so is it just Field? Alright, so Field doesn't have the right artillery, probably doesn't have the right anything. Alright, 24-pound howitzer. We should be able to do one of those. Oh, this is the most annoying thing, though. You always have to click back on these. So, ooh. Okay, so we don't have enough Napoleons. I could order more, but I probably won't. Probably just use up the 24-pound howitzers. And then we'll take, yeah, 10-pound Parrot. We have a ton of 3-inch. Alright, they're going to be armed with Jocelyn's. What do we have? Alright, we got Springfields. My goodness, this is slow. This also looks like, I don't know if this is true for the whole division. Yeah, it looks like they could all use one more regiment, too. Perhaps another time. Oops. All right, Mississippi's for you. Whoa. Fayetteville for you. Mississippi, right? There we go. And maybe we'll go down to the plains rifles, because those ones we have a lot. All right, so that's the Army of Florida. They're all set. Well, they're going to be set for a while. Are we? Maybe we're not quite making it. We'll see if we can attack there. We still have to do Longstreet's crew, I think. I don't know. I did do them first. Okay, so you have 3-inch Maynard. Oh, you know what? Did I do the cav of the last division here? All right, I did. All right, so you have mixed muskets. Mixed muskets. Yikes. Oh, and these? Okay, so they all have 4 regiments per brigade rather than a 5th. I think I've generally been putting Generally been putting 5 in. Do we do all the artillery? Yeah. Alright, so maybe we gotta do these as well. I was thinking about putting it in a different video, but let's get the housekeeping done before we forget about it and end up in a battle. And who knows when I'm going to play the next one, but I will definitely forget by the next one. We'll do these guys too. It's all across the top. Must be a different long street. Let's go to look and see if we're done. Yeah, it looks like we're done manufacturing these. So if we're gonna have another wave of weapons, we gotta put some orders in here. Plains rifles we seem to have in abundance. I'm not too worried about those, but I would bet by the end of this upgrade cycle right here, we're gonna be a little rough. Because between this corps and the Army of Florida, what is that? 6 more regiments that we would need to do. I guess that's not terrible. Yeah, we're actually burning through. These Mississippis are probably going to be done right now. So any future recruitment? It's probably going to be low-tier weapons. Mixed. Plains. And plains. Alright, so that's that. And now I think, alright, so we actually have a ton of Richmonds. So we should be able to spend those down and bring those pretty much to the same depleted state that everything else is in. I gotta think about reorders now. Okay, and the last brigade here. Oh, you know what? Probably not gonna... Do we really not have enough for all of them? I think we're gonna run up just short. Yeah. Oh, that was a plains rifle I did. So I guess for that reason we'll have enough Richmonds, but that means we're out of everything else. Well, almost everything else. Springfield rifle muskets. I don't even know that we're going to get 2. You know, we'll try to do 1 of each of those. Fayetteville. Those we should definitely get 2 out of. Oh. Alright, that was a lie. And... do we have anything for you? Close on a bunch of those. It looks like it's going to be reboard muskets, which is something. It's something more than what you got, right? And now I think we're probably just down to Springfield muskets. Oh, you have a Richmond rifle? All right, you do not. There we go. And yes, so that is that is it. We have to go. We have to reorder stuff here. Not cav weapons. I would say not even artillery at this point. We'll just save it. We can't order Springfield rifled muskets. All right, fine. Enfields, we didn't buy the project. We could, but honestly, I see the price, and I'm wondering, like, why would I? How much for 10,000? 6.3 million. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We'll order some Mississippis. We'll order, all right, 7.4 million for that. 7.4 million for that. Plains rifle, 7.6 million. Still seems like a good deal. Reboards, yeah, it's something. Wow. 7.7 million though? They're really not that good compared to the other ones I just mentioned. I'll say probably not, actually, on the reboards. If we need more, we'll order other things, but not more of those. This has got a Fort Pickens. Oh, that's right. That's me. All right. You're doing that. Fine. Stuart. I'm going to send you over to Port Royal, I think. We'll try to take that. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was going to have to happen. 6 3/4. It's quite the interest rate, man. Got that from you and Stevenson. Wow, another recruitment policy. Jeez. All right. Am I finding this fleet at all? I don't know why it's going up to go back. No, we don't need that. Just don't even worry about patrolling. All right, good for them. What's the Union got here? I can't believe that they're not doing like a lot more. Befuddled. Alright, we have this squadron over here. Send it up there. Alright, you've reached your destination. That's cool. Now come on over here. Is it like up in here somewhere? I don't know. Yep, we are preparing siege. Fort Walker. I didn't even check my odds down here. Uh-oh. It's pretty heavy casualties, man. Oh, wow. Wow, the artillery fire there is no joke, man. Plinking a ton of casualties into us. All right. Alright, so we wanted Fort Pickens, which is... Oh, the one down here? Wow. That was one we were getting dunked on for a while. Alright, you're doing that. Let's give you a flying column as well. It's fine. Alright, so we got a little battling in. All right, maybe we've hit a lull, and yeah, I'm gonna continue searching out wherever this squadron is. It's interesting. I never really noticed that stuff, but I've also changed the zoom so I can. Wait, did I just see something up here? It can't be though. Like based on, I don't know, based on what looks like it's being blockaded, it looks like the fleet would have to be somewhere over here, but I was over there. I didn't see anything. I don't know. Like I said, the mystery continues. Fort Walker. All right, so that helps us get back some more of our ports. Stuart's division. Yes, yes. Now, let me think about this. All right, so there's one down here, but I was going to let French's division get that one. And then send Stuart. Probably up for this one, right? Yeah, something like that. We'll fort hop. Oh, so I did find whoever they were. They were hiding up there too. Ugh. That's pretty formidable what they got. We're at close range, so. All right. Well, that may not be going swimmingly, but. Wow. How on earth did we do that? I'll just say it was the aggressive spirit. I'm not really sure how it happened. Now, if I return you to port, where are you going? Remember when I said this episode was over? All right. I think it is now. Like that is the high note I was looking to end it on. I know that down here, yeah, we're looking to send you all up here. So that order's gone through. That's fine. Stuart, yeah, you got a long way to go, and that's fine. I guess before I forget about it when I begin the next episode, we'll give the order. Yeah, take the railroads, that's fine. For as long as you can. And French should get there in his own good time. So that means we're then going to have force up here, over here, and over there. I guess Pickett's probably in the right place for all that. We don't have any new intelligence. October 28th actually was our last intelligence out in the west, so yeah, we don't know what's up. We could probably cheat a little bit and look for the front lines, but it doesn't really seem to be showing us anything we don't already know. And where is the Union? If you know, feel free to tell me, because I don't know what to tell you. All right, I actually did enjoy this one. All commentary to the contrary notwithstanding, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And I have a feeling eventually the Union's going to reach their second wind. Maybe they're just... they're planning a naval invasion. All right, so that's what it is. All right, now we know. All right, folks, I'll see you in the next one.